When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
This is the first time I've been able to do this kind of more complete understanding or view of your body. One of the things that's really important about this is that it's kind of legitimizing us as athletes.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University,
University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
It is just about time for high school hockey here on SummitCitySports.com. I'm Thad Goff, set to bring you the first broadcast of the night. Doubleheader action as usual on this Wednesday night, with Game 1 taking place between Bishop Dwenger and Carroll. These are two teams whose records are looking quite a bit different from last year, which is not a surprise at all. Carroll 14-4 overall on the season. They finished last year at a record of 18-15. Bishop Dwenger had the top record in the Fort Wayne Hockey League, Fort Wayne High School Hockey Association. And now they are second to last with a record of 6-7. Their record last year, by the way, was 22-15. So both teams looking very different to start the season so far as compared to a year ago. And I say to start the season, we're about midway through the season. Just getting December hockey started. This is the first hockey for either of these teams in the month of December, not for the year, just for the month of December. And then, of course, playoffs will take place in March. So about 3 months of hockey left before postseason play is upon us. A reminder, as always, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. You can follow us on Twitter at 260sports. You can also like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it is game on. Parkview Sports Medicine is the region's largest integrated sports medicine team. They provide athletes with specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. That's parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with the over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, and reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit them online at indwes.edu. That's indwes.edu. Big-Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big-Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment in select programs and 1,000% pass rates on many licensure exams. With over 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. For more information, visit sf.edu. That's sf.edu. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurtz Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete ceiling, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. Again, that website is kurtzmio.com. Do you use the holidays to better yourself or take a break and slip into a funk? December 24th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, Always 100 Basketball is putting on 2 holiday hoops camps for ages pre-K through 8th grade at both Sports One Parkview Fieldhouse in Fort Wayne and the YMCA of DeKalb County. Register online at www.always100basketball.com. That's www.always100basketball.com. Well, again, it's Bishop Dwenger taking on Carroll tonight, and we're going to see some pretty high-scoring players on the ice tonight, particularly for the Carroll Chargers, although there are a couple of good skaters on the ice tonight for the Saints of Bishop Dwenger. Some of those guys include Josh Woods. He's got 6 goals in league play. Overall, he's got 9 goals to lead his team. That's 2 more than what he had last year at 7 on the season. Luke Robertson, another player to watch out for, 5 goals for him in league play. make that 7 overall as far as games both against league opponents and non-league opponents. There are plenty of high-flying skaters on this Carroll team also. Cameron Perry is one of them. He's got 12 goals in league play along with 6 assists. His goal total for the entire season, the season as a whole, that would be 15. Several other Carroll players to watch out for. Alex Duffus, he's got 7 goals in league play. Jake Dess with 6 goals in league play plus 6 assists. Jack Huffman, he's got 9 goals in league play. I believe his goal total for the whole season is 11. Grant Palmer has 4. Devin Perry has 5 in league play. But again, he's also put up quite a few goals outside of league play in addition to that. So we're going to see a lot of high-flying skaters on the ice tonight. However, Carroll has owned this series so far this year. That's a far cry from what it was last year. Bishop Dwenger won this series 3-1. This is the third meeting between these two teams. Carroll has won both matchups. Now, the first game between these two teams, Dwenger got the scoring started. Grant Wagner with a goal on an assist from Luke Robertson just 3 minutes and 52 seconds into play. But from then on out, it was all Chargers. They scored 7 straight goals to reel off a victory. That, I believe, was the first game of the season. I'm sorry, that was the first game of the season for Dwenger. It was not the first game of the season for Carroll. They were coming off a game against the Columbus Icemen right before that. In the second game, it was all Carroll from the get-go. They scored the first 5 goals of the game. Got 2 goals in the first period, 3 more in the second period. That was all they needed. Now, Bishop Dwenger did put in 2 goals in the third period, but by then it was too little, too late. So Bishop Dwenger will try to avoid falling down 3-0 so far this season against Carroll. Carroll looking to avenge what the Saints did to them last year. And Carroll, early on in the season, they were putting up high goal totals on just about everybody. More on that in a matter of moments when we return. But for now, it's time for a quick break here on SummitCitySports.com.
Carroll Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
We are back here at Parkview Sports 1 Ice House in Fort Wayne. Carroll set to take on Dwenger here in the first game of our doubleheader on SummitCitySports.com. I'm Thad Goff bringing you the broadcast. Rex Smith is on camera for Game 1. He will be on the call for the second game of our doubleheader, and that is going to be between the Fort Wayne Bruins and the Homestead Spartans. Well, this Carroll team, they are one of the top goal-scoring teams in the entire league. They come into this game with a total of 52 goals on the season. They are tops in the Fort Wayne High School Hockey Association, 52 goals on the season. Couple that with 48 assists on the year. That's tops in assists in the league. Second place is Homestead with 43. And where do the Saints of Bishop Dwenger rank? Well, they rank second to last. They have 20 goals on the season, 21 assists. However, we dig into those numbers a little bit. Carroll, early on in the season, it seemed like they were just going to put up high goal totals on everybody they played. First few games that was the case. They scored 7 goals against these Dwenger Saints, 6 against Summit City, 9 against Homestead, and then 8 against the Leo Lions. Had several games already this season where they've scored 5 goals or more, although in the last 4 games, while they are on a 4-game winning streak, they have the most goals they've scored in that span is 4, and the Leo Lions took them to overtime. So Carroll not quite breezing through the schedule as much as it looked like they would early on in the season, but still putting up some pretty good goal totals and still with a 4-game winning streak and 14-4 overall in the season. I mentioned Dwenger, they're not scoring a lot of goals on the season as a whole, but again, let's dig into those numbers a little bit. in their stretch of 6 games where Dwenger won 5 games out of 6, on 4 occasions they scored 5 goals or more. The only win in that span where they did not score that many goals was the game against Summit City. They won that one 3-1. They also had a tie against Evansville. 2-2 was the final there. But Bishop Dwenger is on a 2-game losing streak coming into this game. More on the way these teams have played lately in just a matter of moments. Time for a quick break here on SummitCitySports.com.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, the University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Back here at Parkview Sports 1 Ice House, we've got less than 2 minutes before this game gets started between the Carroll Chargers and the Saints of Bishop Dwenger. These teams are both on a couple of streaks. Carroll's on a 4-game winning streak. That was right after they suffered a 3-game losing streak with losses to the LSJ Warriors, Penn, and Zionsville. But again, they've won their last 4, including an overtime win against the Leo Lions. And that 3-game losing streak was kind of an anomaly as far as how the season has gone, as Carroll has been winning game by game, it seems like. Bishop Dwenger, they are on a 2-game losing streak, but they were on a 3-game winning streak. In fact, they had won 5 out of their last 6 before their last 2 games against Homestead and the Leo Lions. They lost 5-0 against Homestead, and that's a Homestead team that's got a lot of high-flying scorers in their own right. You'll see that game after this game is done in a matter of moments here on Summit City Sports. And the Leo Lions, they've got some good scorers of their own right. They put up 5 goals against Dwenger, although Dwenger was able to get 1 goal in the third period to make it interesting, but unfortunately, that's all they could get. They lost that one by 2. They'll look to knock off Carroll tonight and avoid falling to 0-3 against the Chargers on the season. But again, the Chargers probably a little upset after Bishop Dwenger beat them 3-1 in a 4-game series against the Saints. They'll hope to do that to them, maybe even better. These two teams, I believe, will have one more game against each other after this one is done. Had 4 games last year. And yes, they will have another game against each other when this one is done. That's going to be on January 16th, right here at Parkview Sports 1 Ice House. I don't believe that'll be on Summit City Sports. It'll be the 7:30 game on a separate rink. We'll let you know what games get closer to that, what games we'll be having on that date as we get closer to that date. One thing that we can tell you for certain is that next week, our first game of our doubleheader on Summit City Sports will be these Bishop Dwenger Saints against the Fort Wayne Bruins, and then the Leo Lions against those Homestead Spartans that, again, you'll see them in the second game with Rex Smith on the call. I'm Thad Goff bringing you the broadcast here from Parkview Sports 1 Ice House, and it looks like we are about to have the national anthem. 3 games going on tonight, as usual, here at the Ice House. 2 of them here on Summit City Sports. The other game going on a separate rink is the Summit City Panthers against the Leo Lions. Some upcoming events going on here. Youth Hockey Day takes place Saturday, December 22nd. Wednesday, January 23rd is Cancer Night. Wednesday, February 13th is Senior Night. I believe that'll be the final game of the season, as it looks like we are now ready to have the national anthem. We'll have the national anthem and I believe the starters announced as soon as that anthem is done. Turn it over to the PA announcer. All right, that, of course, was our country's national anthem. Carroll and Bishop Dwenger getting set to take the ice for the third time this season. That's right, already three meetings about to be in the books as soon as this one is all said and done between Carroll and Dwenger. Of course, we got 3 15-minute periods of hockey before we're in the books, and maybe more. Who knows? We've already had a couple of overtime games here on Summit City Sports, most recently Carroll versus Leo. Carroll winning that one. Cameron Perry with the game-winning goal. And Cameron Perry has been having himself quite a season. He's been selected to the Team Indiana 16U team. Both he and Devin Perry have been selected to that, along with Matt Corson. So we are getting close, and there's the face-off to start things off. Carroll trying to go down the ice, but Dwenger looking for an opportunity early on. Behind the net, Dwenger looking to control. Dwenger with an opportunity. The puck still tapped around. It's not basketball or soccer or anything to that effect. But here come the Chargers. So they look to create their first opportunity of the game. Duffus with a high shot that time. And another shot on goal. That one missed. Check that. That was Siebenaller. Grant Siebenaller taking the shot there, coming across the ice. And now can Dwenger get something going? That was Josh Woods going after the puck. Now Dwenger trying to go down the ice. Siebenaller with a little backhanded pass, and Perry trying to chase it down, but he's got Woods right in front of him. Meanwhile, that's Shelby Woods. That was Huffman going for the takeaway. Huffman having a pretty good season so far, as are quite a few of these Carroll players. Another Carroll player that was selected to the 16U team was Matt Corson. Have yet to hear from him so far in this game. There's a long shot, almost redirected in by a Saint. That was off the stick of Vogelweed. And knocked away from Perry that time. DeGroot, Spencer DeGroot, going for the takeaway. Only 2 minutes in, a lot of hockey to be played, but nobody on the board just yet. Up the ice. That'll go behind the net. Dwenger will try to get it going back in the other direction. But maybe another chance here for Carroll. Instead, the puck just goes off the board. Looks like we got a substitution in for the Chargers. Number 26, Nick Lehman. And the puck behind the net. And does Dwenger have a chance here? Carroll takes over for the time being. That one tipped in the air. And there's all white jerseys where that puck landed. Here comes Lehman. Check that. That's Robertson, Luke Robertson. Lehman, number 26. That was number 25, Luke Robertson. And back up the ice come the Chargers. That one off the skate. Nolan Blakely with the miss that time. And that one off the protective netting, the shot by Palmer. So they'll have the face-off back at the blue line, it looks like. And a couple of players sub in for the Chargers. Carroll trying to get something going, but there's a near takeaway by Kacharski. I believe Nick Kacharski had a game last week in the game against the Leo Lions. Had a goal, I beg your pardon. He had a goal last week. Of course he had a game. He was on the team. He had a goal last week against Leo. A near takeaway there by Holsworth. Spencer Holsworth, number 73. And that's taken away by Grant Wagner. Sends that one up the ice, but only a Carroll Charger there. And Wagner chases it down. Can Dwenger get something going? Wagner had control for the moment. There's a bunch of defenders around for Carroll, though. That puck nearly taken away, and now the Chargers do have it. A little backhand pass intercepted by Parrott, Aiden Parrott. Well, there's a bunch of blue shirts around Vogelweed as he tries to come up the ice. DeGroot along the board, loses the puck. 1-on-1 break towards it. Devin Perry loses control in front of the net. Didn't really have solid control of it anyway, and couldn't help but send that puck off the back of his stick. But here comes Perry again. He trips, and that was Cameron Perry. I'm sorry, that wasn't Devin. It was Devin who lost control in front of the net. That was Cameron going for the chance there. But here's Devin with the puck, and Cameron Perry puts it wide. Cameron's got it back, though. Des going for it. The defender on him. Puck altered by DeGroot. Check that, it was Robertson. And back the other way goes Szymanski. And the Chargers take it away. Now they look to go back the other way. Woods has it. And that's basically into no man's land. Loose puck. Huffman backhands it to the far side of the ice. And we're going to get an icing call. .9:37 left to go here in this first period. No score just yet. And we'll get the face-off to the left of the net. Shot, saved. Couple of shots afterwards. Still not in. And taken away by the Chargers. But slipping and falling there. That might have been Elijah Gutierrez, number 36. And now a player goes down on the other end and we get a whistle. Sorry, that was number 3, Grant Palmer. Not to be confused with Grant Wagner. Grant Wagner plays for Dwenger. Palmer plays for Carroll, and we get a player in the penalty box. Might have been Luke Robertson. Nope, it was 1-5 as opposed to 2-5. That is Shelby Woods. Two minutes for tripping, I believe, was the call. And Carroll will work it back. Good takeaway there by Vogelweed. The puck back in the Dwenger zone. Will that last long? That was Grant Siebenaller with the puck. Puck tipped in the air. I think the Dwenger crowd wanted to call for a high stick. They didn't get one. And Siebenaller works his way around the net. Duffus had it deflected. Szymanski with good defense on him. And Perry gets the takeaway. Trying to split defenders. And Perry falls down. They'll play on. Tapped around along the net. Stays out. And now Perry has it again. Behind the net. And he gets hit by Vogelweed. Duffus, the slap shot and a save. Steven Vlacht behind, or rather between the pipes tonight for the Saints. And we'll get basically a wholesale line change here for the Carroll Chargers as the faceoff comes to the right of the net. Shot, loose puck. Palmer behind the net, still loose, and almost knocked in by Yager Simpkins. He almost scored an own goal. Almost, I say. Still 30 seconds left in this power play. That was a near heartbreaker for the Saints. But fortunately, the shot did not go in. Fortunately, if you're a Dwenger fan, the shot did not go in. And we'll have a face-off here at the blue line. I believe it was Robert Duvall who once talked about almost losing. We had an almost own goal there. Robert Duvall once said to Will Ferrell, "What do you call it when you almost win?" He said, "When you almost win." He said, "You call it losing." Well, what do you call it when you almost score an own goal? You call it dodging a bullet is what you call it. Simpkins probably not happy about that, but here goes Siebenthaler. Good defense there by Vogelweed. Stayed in front of him the whole way. By the way, that movie I was referencing was Kicking and Screaming. A movie that came out in 2005. A movie about kids soccer that wasn't necessarily all that family friendly. Considering it had Will Ferrell, that's probably no surprise. Lining her around a bunch of defenders, and Siebenthaler has his shot go wide. Huffman going for it right between a defender and the board. He didn't want to stop, even though there was sparse space there. Duffus knocks it behind the net. Oh, and a shot taken there. Leininger got his arm crunched by Kacharski. Power play, by the way, is over. So both teams back at full strength. And there's the drop of the puck in front of the net. Backhander. Woods going for the takeaway. He's got the puck. And here goes Robertson, trying to weave through defenders, but there were a number of blue shirts around there. Robertson still going for it, but the Chargers have it. Robertson got the takeaway. Or was that Robertson? But back come the Chargers. Mosher lost it. Has that deflected? Holsworth tried to tap it in, and Vlaut with the save. So we'll have the face-off to the left of the net. Here's Vogelweed. Long way up the ice, but there was not a single white jersey down there to receive that pass. That was Siebenthaler who received it for Carroll. Holsworth had two defenders on him. And this is DeGroot coming the other way. Loses the puck off the skate of Holsworth. But may still be a chance here for the Saints. Vogelweed took a shot. Couldn't tell who that was who delivered the blow. But back come the Chargers. Here's Jake Dess up the ice. Loses it. Chargers still with it, though. Devin Perry slows down. In front of the net. Cameron lost it. And a hard shot off the glass by Siebenthaler. Kacharski goes down. And we're going to get a whistle. And that is going to send Devin Perry into the box for a 2-minute power play. 4:52 to go in this first period. Get the announcement here in a moment. Two minutes cross-checking. Right in front of the net, but there's a defender there. I think that was Elijah Stoller, number 12. Haven't heard much from him so far. But he gets it back on the pass from Robertson. Behind the net. Taken away by Huffman. Carroll trying to create a short-handed opportunity, but there's a bunch of defenders around Palmer. And the Chargers work it back out to the point. And now can Dwenger get something going the other way? Here's Josh Woods. Establishes control of the puck across the blue line. Makes a move on the defender in front of the net. That did not go in. Robertson redirected, still saved. And now a breakaway chance. But defenders get back. Shot is saved. A kick save by Vlad, and it was Palmer who took it. Robertson back the other way. 45 seconds left in this power play with Devin Perry in the box. Chargers trying to kill the penalty. Saints still have time to take advantage of it. Loose puck. The Saints able to control. Shot up the ice. Perry goes down. That was Cameron Perry. His brother Devin still in the box. Kucharski makes a move. That one just across center ice. Saints trying to get something going. Power play is over. They're back at full strength. Taken away by Wagner. He lost the puck. And now the Chargers try to get something going. Here's Woods. 1-on-2. Spun away. Took a little hit there from Siebenaller. Robertson could not get the takeaway. Behind the net. And it's going to be hard to get a shot off from there. Now here come the Chargers. Long shot wide of the net from Simon Leininger. Perry going for the takeaway. He had it. Still has it. Gets around Lehman. Takes the shot. Did not go in. And that looked like a shoulder save. Now the net comes out. Steven Vlad nearly stuck that thing between his right arm and his hip. I don't think I've ever seen a save like that before, but they'll have to reset the goal here. With 1:42 left to go in the first period, no score between the Saints and the Chargers. And the puck drops. Back down the ice goes Siebenaller. 1-on-2 for this is Szymanski. And that one's saved on the other end. I believe it's Jared Reinhold in goal tonight for Carroll. And the final 90 seconds start to tick away. That would have been a breakaway chance had Mosher kept his footing. Just slipped and fell on the ice. That's just one of the challenging aspects of this sport, and a glove save there by Vlad. Vlad has been pretty busy between those pipes for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Just a minute 7 to play. There's the drop of the puck. Wagner trying to go up the ice, but taken away. Siebenauer couldn't get control of it. Here's Palmer. Shot redirected, did not go in. And the Saints look to come back the other way with it. That's Woods. Knocked away by Duffus. And the second shot, did that go in? It did not. They're still playing. Palmer couldn't put it in the net. That's way too high. Kucharski coming back the other way. He gets run into. Huffman trying to go the other way with it. Ten seconds to go here in the first period. Woods with Huffman on him. And the first period is going to come to an end. A scoreless end to this first period. As we get set for the start of the second period in just a matter of moments here on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me, I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Of course, a big thank you to all our sponsors as they allow us to bring you these games every week on SummitCitySports.com. No score right now between the Bishop Dwenger Saints and the Carroll Chargers as we get ready for the start of the second period. It's a Carroll team that are a pretty high-flying team coming into the game. They typically score quite a bit of goals. They haven't been scoring the 5+ goal totals that they were early on in the season, especially not in the midst of their 4-game winning streak. But they are 14-4 on the season. Their winning ways haven't quite stopped, though they were slowed down. They did lose 4 games in a span of 5 games. But that's over now. Bishop Dwenger, meanwhile, trying to avoid a 3-game losing streak. Got a chance here, but good defense there by Corson. As the two teams switch sides. It is, in fact, Jared Reinhold in goal for the Chargers. And Dwenger with a chance. That one off the stick of Szymanski. And Corson has to grab it. As Carroll tries to get something going the other way. Near takeaway there by Perry. Trying to knock it away from Spencer DeGroot. And here may be a scoring chance. Perry did not get it to go. Back come the Saints, slowing down there as Szymanski gets it back to Robertson. Robertson trying to tuck it in that tight corner. There was almost no space to work with. I know that hockey puck isn't very big, but there was pretty much zero space to sneak that puck into in the net. And we're going to get an icing call on the Chargers. Bring it back down into the Carroll zone. Looks like the faceoff's going to come to the left of Reinhold. A lot of these Fort Wayne hockey teams tend to rotate goalies. In front of the net, and that goes wide. There are only defenders around. There's a shot delivered by Wagner. Palmer trying to go the other way. Up for Huffman, but he had defenders all around. Palmer with it again, though. And his shot deflected. Behind the net. Carroll able to get control. Dwenger trying to get it back the other way. Palmer with the takeaway. In front of the net, loose puck. And a defender right there, that was Wagner. Grant Wagner. Carroll still with a chance. Huffman, that one went wide. Had a scoreless first period in front of the net. And it's a goal. And I believe that was Huffman. Jack Huffman. And it was indeed make it 1-0 Carroll. And there's the announcement. It was Huffman indeed. And for Huffman, that is his 10th goal of league play this season. He and Cameron Perry can share that honor. Each of them having 10 goals in league play. Perry with 12 total. And it's Huffman who gets the Chargers on the board for the first goal of the game for either team. Near takeaway there by the Saints. It was a hard shot by DeGroot. And Mosher going for it, but a takeaway by the Saints. That could have been a breakaway goal and perhaps another chance. Nolan Blakely caught up to it there for the Chargers. And that goal coming with 3:04 to play in this second period, and we get an icing call against the Saints. Puck will come back to the right of the net. And they blow the whistle right after the face-off. So they'll try it again. Carroll looking to add to their lead. And that one goes off of Perry. If I'm not mistaken, we've only had 2 penalties in this game so far. Knocked away by Vlad. But a takeaway there by Perry. He takes a shot and chases that one back down into his own zone. He'll have to bring it around his own net. And a near takeaway there. Yager Simpkins. And a chance. Good defense by Leininger. Or rather Gutierrez, number 36. And they're going to call that. That's Des. So Des will head off to the penalty box. Just as I said earlier, there was only 2 penalties, one for either team. That's going to be the second penalty against the Chargers, as Jake Des will spend 2 minutes in the box. And it looks like, I think that was Cameron Perry who went in. Des was headed on his way to the box. I think they both might be in there, and they are. It's going to be 5-on-3. So 2 players in the box for the Chargers. As they get set to drop the puck. Shot is wide of the net. So it will be 5-on-3 for 2 full-blown minutes for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Can they take advantage and tie this game? A shot wide of the net, just to the outside on the shot by Robertson. He gets the puck back, trying to control it. Siebenaller on him. Robertson nearly had the takeaway. Trying to regain control, and Szymanski's got it. Szymanski gets it back. Shot. Saved by Reinhold. The puck will stay in the Carroll zone. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the ice. Well, we will take a quick break here on SummitCitySports.com.
Runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Well, 1-0 your score. We're in the midst of a timeout here between Carroll and Bishop Dwenger. Right now, Carroll does lead it 1-0, but it's going to be 5-on-3 for another minute and 20 seconds in favor of Bishop Dwenger, with both Jake Dess and Cameron Perry in the penalty box. 3 Carroll Chargers have been penalized today. Only 1 player for Bishop Dwenger has been penalized. Dwenger still with the puck in the, well, not with the puck, but a chance to get something going in the Carroll zone. And now they've got it up ahead to Lehman, trying to get it back to Szymanski, but that's cleared out of there. No icing call. They will play on. Back down the ice come the Saints. Vogelweed nearly lost control of it as he got across center ice. Duffus with the takeaway. And just seconds left in this power play. In 40 seconds, Perry and Dess will come back onto the ice. Here's DeGroot, little backhand pass behind the net. The only guy there is Lehman, and he had to chase it quite a ways. Sends it up ahead to Robertson. Loose puck. Shot back down the ice, and that kind of ricocheted off the top of the wall in front of the Dwenger bench. And the officials decided that it was over and stopped play. That the puck was over the wall, that is. It's almost like those times when a home run in baseball bounces off the top of the wall and then comes back. Usually if it bounces off the top of the wall, it's a home run. Shot. It's a goal. We are tied. And I believe that was Woods. Josh Woods with the game tire. With 9 seconds to go into the power play, or 9 seconds to go in the power play, but it looks like Dess and Perry will be asked to serve the remainder. And for Josh Woods, that is his 7th goal of league play this season. That backhander misses. That would have given Dwenger the lead. Right in front of the net, but there's Chargers all around, and here comes Devin Perry. And now Cameron Perry back on the ice. In front of the net, and that goes wide. Duffus up the ice. And here comes Dwenger looking for a chance to retake the lead. But a glove save by Reinhold, and tap back in. He lost it. Reinhold lost it. Kucharski that time. It looked like Reinhold had the save, but the puck came out. I don't know if he just lost it or if he must have just lost it, because usually a glove save means a stoppage in play. So he must have just lost the puck, and then Kucharski came in and knocked it in to give Dwenger the lead. And guess who got the assist? It was Josh Woods, who got the game-tying goal just moments ago. But back the other way come the Chargers. Leininger has to slow down. Defender right on him. Toward the net and knocked away. Huffman looked like he had the takeaway for a moment. Now he tries to control around the blue line. Flung up the ice. And Corson will backtrack. Kucharski sends it up the ice. And now a potential scoring chance here for Dwenger. Defenders get back, long shot, kick save by Reinhold. Now Carroll looking to get it and go. That's Grant Palmer, quick down the ice, but he runs into a defender on the way there. There are two defenders back there for Dwenger as they look to get something going the other way and add to their lead. And a player goes down. They're going to stop play here. And is anybody going to go to the penalty box? It does not look like it. Face-off will come to the blue line. Siebenaler gets around Lehman. 1-on-4 for Siebenaler, and he's got to go around the net. Trying to leave it in front. And it appears to be covered by Vlad. And I believe it was. Steven Vlad had to cover that one. It looks like we've got another Charger going to the box, and we do. That is number 73, Spencer Hallsworth. The fourth penalty, against the Chargers. The fourth power play that's gone in the Saints' favor. Actually, technically, it's the third power play. They had a 5-on-3 moments ago that they were able to take advantage of. Scored with 9 seconds left in that power play. That was the game-tying goal. Scored by Josh Woods. Bunch of players battling for that puck. The battle continues. A minute and a half to go in this power play. 6:34 and counting in the second period, with Dwenger leading 2-1. Duffus sends it off the board. And here's Perry trying to make a move. Keeps control. Shot. Gets past him. Did not go in, though. And now back the other way come the Saints. 1-on-1 along the board. And slipping and falling. Was that Lehman? No, I think that was Woods, number 14. Josh Woods, who has one of the two Dwenger goals already today. Defenders get back. Duffus was going for the slap shot, it looked like. That would have been an awkward angle. Back to Perry. Puck gets loose. And Dwenger trying to get something going up the ice. Kucharski nearly had it taken away there by Perry. And now here's Cameron Perry trying to get it up ahead to Devin, but it's taken away and taken back. Here's Cameron Perry in traffic. Loose puck. Tried to leave it off to Devin Perry. As we come toward the end of the power play, Carroll, they're able to kill the power play, but Dwenger able to get the puck into the Carroll zone. Szymanski with defenders around him. Back at full strength as Carroll, again, they kill the penalty, but now can they get the puck out of Bishop Dwenger's zone? They do, but that puck goes all the way to the end, and it's going to be icing. Puck will come to the left of Reinhold. A 2-1 lead for Bishop Dwenger. Trying to get an upset over the Carroll Chargers. Carroll coming into this game at 14-4 on the season. And meanwhile, Stephen Vlaut, either he's being tended to or the net is being put back in place. I think it's actually the latter. I think he's just trying to help the referee get the net back in place. So it looks like Vlaut appears to be okay. Or is he? He's not quite back in position. Excuse me, actually I think they need tape for his skate, so they got to get that fixed. And while they do, they're going to bring in backup goalie Nick Allen. Allen got the start last week in the game against the Leo Lions. But he'll be in the net at least for the time being. We'll see if that remains the case as the game goes on. Goalies are basically interchangeable at this level. Almost like starting pitchers in baseball. Everybody gets a chance. Not everybody gets a chance, but the guys on your roster typically do. Gutierrez going after the puck. Up ahead for Leininger. Leininger, one-on-one. Trying to make a move. Huffman, shot, and that goes over the net. It did not go in. Shot too high. And inside 4 minutes to play, that puck gets loose. There's Corson trying to make a move. Sends it back to Huffman. His shot gets redirected. In front of the net, that shot is saved. It did not go in. The puck's still loose. Back to Corson. Around the blue line. 3:23 to go in the second period. Going for the wraparound goal. They got it! And this game is tied. I believe that was Palmer. Grant Palmer putting one on net to tie the game. An unassisted goal for Palmer. A wraparound goal to tie this game. And this is not the first time that Carroll has had to play from behind this season. Did not lead in regulation in a game against Leo a few weeks ago. That game went into overtime and Carroll won it in overtime. Cameron Perry scoring the game winner. And speaking of Perry, there he is with a puck making a move, and it's taken away. Duffus high to the right. Back to Duffus. He'll take another shot, and that one redirected. Here come the Saints. And that just ricochets almost harmlessly off the net, almost harmlessly. And here's Robertson. Duffus with the takeaway. They get a couple of subs on the ice to the Saints. And another save there by Reinhold, trying to cover it up, and he does. We'll have the face-off to the left of Reinhold. Nobody in the box at this point. We have had 5 penalties total. 4 on Carroll, 1 on Dwenger. And for a brief moment there, the Chargers had 7 skaters on the ice. There's something you don't see every day. They got it fixed. It's back to 5. Siebenthaler sends it up the ice. Here's Duffus. Going to pass it off to his left. And that is scooped up and saved by Nick Allen. He came in after Stephen Vlad had trouble with his skate. He might be back in the game. It's hard to see the number from here. Palmer nearly had it taken away. Palmer had the game-tying goal just moments ago. Back come the Saints. Gutierrez knocks it off the board. Holsworth will backhand. Palmer going for the takeaway. And he slows down with white jerseys all around him. Beyond the blue line. And Dwenger trying to get something going. All 4 goals in this game have come in the second period. Carroll scored first. Dwenger scored 2 in less than a minute. Carroll scored first. Dwenger scored 2 in less than a minute. And then Carroll tied it just moments ago. It was Grant Palmer who scored the game-tying goal. Up the ice on the shot from Gutierrez. And a chance here for Robertson. The defender right on him. Trying to send it to the middle, but a takeaway. He's trying to get it to Aiden Parrott. Pass up the ice. Here's a chance. The cross for Palmer. Backhander is wide. Taken right back by Leininger. And that one goes wide. Less than 10 seconds to go in the period. Puck loose in front of the net and cleared out by the Saints. And that will be the end of the second period. 1 period to go, maybe more. We got a tie game at 2 between Bishop Dwenger and Carroll. We will take a break and come back in a matter of moments. You're watching high school hockey here on Summit City Sports.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
This is the first time I've been able to do this kind of more complete understanding or view of your body. One of the things that's really important about this is that it's kind of legitimizing us as athletes.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
A tie game at 2 apiece as we await the start of the third period here at Parkview Sports 1 Icehouse. Carroll taking on Bishop Dwenger. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Their specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in their new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Sports One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral is needed, which saves you time and money. For more information, visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more. That's parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Well, again, on the scoreboard, we got a 2-2 tie between the Carroll Chargers and the Bishop Dwenger Saints with one period of hockey to play, maybe more. We may have overtime in this game. Carroll's already played an overtime game earlier this season. That was against the Leo Lions. Let's look at how things got this way to start out. This is going to be Jack Huffman knocking in the first goal of the game. A little slip pass from Grant Palmer, and that makes it 1-0 in favor of the Carroll Chargers. But the Saints of Bishop Dwenger got it tied moments later. A slap shot here by Josh Woods to tie it up at 1 apiece. 9:37 to go, and it didn't take long before Bishop Dwenger got their next goal. Coming up on about 2 minutes to play, it looked for a moment like Reinhold had the save, but then Nick Kacharski comes in and knocks it home and gives Bishop Dwenger a 2-1 lead. But getting towards the end of the second period, Carroll was able to get the game-tying goal. Little wraparound goal here by Grant Palmer. And for Palmer, that's his 5th goal in league play as far as league play is concerned. So that gets us at 2-2 for the score in the game. And again, this is a Carroll team that has played an overtime game already this season. They were able to win that one against the Leo Lions. They trailed pretty much all the way through regulation, but Cameron Perry got the game-winning goal. One overtime game so far for Bishop Dwenger. That was not a win. They tied that one 2-2 against Evansville. They would love to get a win today against a very good Carroll team that's 14-4 coming into play tonight. A lot of teams have had trouble with Carroll for most of this season. But Bishop Dwenger is hanging with them. And we got one more period, possibly overtime as well, to determine who walks away with a victory in this one or whether perhaps it ends in a tie. We will see about that as the night goes on. In the meantime, time to take a quick break here on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
tied at 2 as we await the start of the third period between Carroll and Bishop Dwenger. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. Parkview serves every level of athlete with their integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about their services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Well, the Bishop Dwenger Saints are back out on the ice, well, actually on their bench, rather, waiting for the Carroll Chargers to come back out. We got a 2-2 score, all 4 goals coming in the second period. That's right, we had a scoreless first period, and then 2 goals for Carroll in the second, 2 goals for Dwenger in the second, and that is where we sit right now. Both teams possessing the puck pretty evenly on each other's side of the net for most of this game. It's not really been dominated by either team, and hence we've got the 2-2 score as it is. Carroll came into this game scoring far more goals on the season as a whole than Bishop Dwenger has, but pretty even games so far. In fact, both of these teams, they've had games where they've scored a lot of goals, and they've had other games where they were not able to score a lot of goals, kept it pretty low scoring. Bishop Dwenger trying to avoid a 3-game losing streak. Carroll trying to improve their current winning streak to 5 games. Parkview Sports Medicine is the area's largest integrated sports medicine team, specialized in serving every level of athlete, no matter if they're trying to get better at what they do or recovering from an injury. The experts at Parkview Sports Medicine coordinate your care in state-of-the-art facilities in our community. To start your journey, visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com. That's parkviewsportsmedicine.com. It looks like the officials still have to get the nets set up. And now here's Carroll coming back out on the ice. And as they make their way on, we will take a quick break here on SummitCitySports.com and come back for the start of the third period.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me, I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Well, it looks like we are about ready to begin the third period here at Parkview Sports 1 Ice House between the Carroll Chargers and the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Teams have played in some fairly close games as the season has gone on. Most recently, a 3-2 win for Carroll against Leo in overtime. Dwenger was able to finish off a tie. We're not able to get the win in a game earlier this season. That was against Evansville. That was on the road on Saturday, November 3rd. As the puck is dropped for the start of the third period. Behind the net. And a shot taken. Did not go in, but Dwenger able to reset. Woods sends it right over a defender, but there's only blue shirts where that puck was headed. Duffus. And that's in! He snuck it in! Alex Duffus. In a tight corner of the net, Duffus gives the lead right back to Carroll just 35 seconds into play in the third period. Nobody scored a multi-goal game in this matchup so far. Going for the wraparound pass, it went beyond the reach of Cameron Perry, but Siebenaller will chase this one back down. And now here come the Chargers back the other way. Siebenthaler had defenders right all over him. That was taken away from Perry. And Kacharski right on top of that puck. Well, you see that in the goal. The goalie will often cover the puck, but Kacharski in the open ice fell on that puck and never got off. And that just does stay in play. That looked like it was headed over the glass as Dwenger tries to get something going, trying to get this to a tie game. Here's Szymanski. Loses control of the puck. Defenders battling for it. Loose in front of the net, and Carroll keeps it out. Back to the other end of the ice. And it goes all the way to the board. Des has it. Up to Perry, a little beyond him. And Vogelweed going for it. Now Dylan Perry takes it away. Or Devin Perry, I beg your pardon. And that shot wide of the net. Apologies, his name's Devin, not Dylan, as that puck goes over the glass off that protective netting. "13 minutes to go in this one. Puck drop. Now they stop it. And now Wagner will take the face-off for Dwenger. Loose puck. Wagner going for the takeaway. Defenders near. And shot back up the ice by the Chargers. Taken away by Carroll. One-on-one. From a tough angle. That was Siebenthaler who couldn't put it home. Blakely making a move. Backhander in front of the net. And there's only white jerseys there. And Dwenger nearly cleared it out. But still with some blue jerseys surrounding. In front of the net, that shot goes wide. Long slap shot. It's a goal! Duffus does it again. A 2-goal period for Duffus. And it's 4-2 in Carroll's favor with 12:09 to go. He becomes the first player in this game to score multiple goals. And for Duffus, he had 7 goals in league play coming into this game. You can make that 9. Backhander did not go in. That was Huffman trying to put it home. It would have been his second of the game. And that puck goes all the way to the board for an icing call. I'll have to change out personnel here for Carroll as Huffman gets set to take the face-off for the Chargers. 2 long-distance goals in this period for Duffus to make Carroll's lead 4-2. Still a lot of time left in the game, though. Dwenger's not out of it. And here they come. It's Lehman. Up ahead, Szymanski. And that was knocked behind the net by Reinhold. And now the Chargers come up the ice, but there's defenders all around. Flung high into the air, and Vogelweed with the takeaway. 1-on-2. Backhanded behind the net. Carroll looking to get momentum back on their side. Got the only goals of this period. That's a long run for Huffman, and it's going to be covered up by Vlad. And now they start to get into it, and Huffman gets taken down. Now Huffman threw a punch early on, and we'll see if he goes to the penalty box. We may get a few people headed to the box, and it looks like Huffman is going to be escorted to the penalty box, or the sin bin, if you will. And it looks like Kacharski's going there as well for the Saints. I believe that makes 5 penalties against Carroll and 2 against Dwenger. It's going to be 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. I'm not sure that might not be a 5-minute major. Here's Dess. Has it taken away Robertson, but he couldn't keep control. Off the board. Going for it is Wagner, and a whistle back across the blue line. Get a couple of substitutions coming into the game for both teams. It actually remains 5-on-5. Both teams allowed to keep 5 skaters on the ice during these penalties. Perry leaves it off. That was Cameron leaving it off for Devin. But it did not result in any points. Taken away, knocked around a bunch of times. And now Perry backtracks to the blue line. Perry going after it, and he runs right into Vogelweed. Devin Perry couldn't get control. Perry's got it. Slows down. Devin Perry's shot goes wide, and that shot doesn't go in from Mosher. And they work it backwards to Siebenaller. His shot saved by Vlad. Loose puck. As Szymanski sends it back behind the net. Chargers trying to come the other way. Simpkins lost it. And here comes Wagner making a move. To the outside. Backhand pass. And the puck did not go in. It's behind the net. And now Carroll looks to get something going the other way. Shot is saved. That was Perry who took it, and Vlad with the save. We'll bring this one back to the left of the net. Just over 8 minutes to play in this one. Carroll with a 2-goal lead. It was tied at 2 going into the third period. There was no score after the first. Robertson trying to make his move around the net. A backhanded pass. It's flung along the board. Now Carroll has it back. They'll try to get something going the other way, but there's a near takeaway by the Saints. And Siebenthaler has it. Check that, it's Blakely, Nolan Blakely, number 8. Here's Corson with the puck, trying to make his move. Knocked away by Holsworth. And Huffman sends it off the board. A shot delivered by Mosher. And that goes all the way down the ice. It's going to be an icing call. Face-off coming to the left of the net. Still a lot of hockey left to be played. Dwenger's not out of this one just yet. But can they get a rally going in the next 7 minutes? In less than 7 minutes, I should say. Slap shot is initially saved, and they're going to say it was covered up by Vlad. Had it in between his knees. And another face-off to the left of the net. Off to Siebenthaler. His shot redirected by Vlad. As Carroll tries to add to their lead. Huffman loses the puck. And here comes Woods the other way. This is Shelby Woods. He loses the puck. And Duffus will chase it down. Dwenger still in the Carroll zone, though. And Carroll will change that here. It's Duffus coming up the ice. His shot too high. That was one that he wanted, I'm sure. Siebenthaler's shot, kick save, and knocked back out to Duffus. Kind of a no-look pass there by Duffus. And he chases that one down all the way to the board. I think he wanted the icing call, but did not get one. This one goes up the board a long way. And a potential breakaway chance, but that's knocked back by Stoller. And we get a whistle. So the puck went off the stick of Siebenthaler. They'll bring the face-off back to the blue line. So right now, Siebenthaler able to get off the ice during the substitution. Still 5 minutes left. Still time for Dwenger to make a comeback. But Carroll trying to thwart those chances. And that was a tough pass to make. There was a crowd of white where that puck was shot. Devin Perry off the ice, or excuse me, off the board. Well, backhander there by Dess. Loose puck off the shot. Corson didn't quite get a clean shot off of it. That's redirected, and Perry couldn't really get a clean look at it. And that's going to be chased down by Cameron Perry, and he takes a shot from Woods. Loose puck. Backhanded, and Perry's got it. Now Szymanski trying to go the other way. Shot taken, and Corson chases the puck down. Back the other way come the Chargers. Gutierrez. Knocked back. Des takes a shot there from Stoller. And whistles blow. And Dess remains down. And now he's able to get up, but seems to be holding his arm a little bit gingerly, and Stoller's going to head to the penalty box. Now, he did take a shot at the back end of that, Stoller did. But so far, nobody from Carroll is headed to the box. So it's going to be a 2-minute minor for Stoller. Vogelweed loses the puck, but there's only white shirts around where that puck was headed. Loose again. But again, Dwenger is able to control. They need 2 goals. They've just flung the puck up the boards these last 2 possessions, and now we're going to get an icing call. Surprised that Dwenger isn't playing with a little bit more urgency. Just flung the puck up the boards the last couple of times. They're not out of this yet. There's 3:27 left. They can get 2 goals in that time period. They got 2 goals in less than 2 minutes earlier in this game. That was back in the second. Behind the net. That's shot up the ice and nobody there. And now it's going to be icing against the Chargers. Now that does allow the puck to come back into the Carroll zone, which is good for the Saints. They're going to need to cash in and do it quickly. They need 2 goals to get this game to overtime or have a chance to win in regulation. There's one. There's 1 goal right there. And it's Luke Robertson. It is a 1-goal game with 3:09 to play. Dwenger is not out of this yet. A short-handed goal for the Saints. And a goal that they desperately needed. And for Luke Robertson, that is his 6th goal in league play. And a near chance there. That shot across the board. Szymanski puts it up high. Still a 1-goal game. That's going to go all the way beyond the net, and it's going to be another icing call. Things get a little chippy in this one. They'll bring the face-off into the Carroll zone. And that, I believe, was saved. Did not go in. So still a 1-goal game. Another face-off coming to the Carroll zone. Here come the Chargers up the ice. It's Corson trying to make his move. Backhanded pass. And Perry was not in a good position to try and take a shot there. He had defenders right in front of him. Just 15 seconds left in this power play. Little backhanded pass. Gutierrez right to a Saint. Des going for the takeaway. Past Gutierrez. And we are going to be back at full strength as Stoller makes his way back on the ice, but they'll sub in for him with Wagner. Wagner had the puck, lost it, and here's Corson. Sends it off the board, and that'll allow some extra time to milk off the clock. But if you're Carroll, you'd be well served to get a goal here. Put some pressure on Dwenger. Now, a goal or milking time off the clock, either one of those is going to put pressure on Dwenger. But Carroll, they are probably not in a position to play keep away, and we're going to get a whistle here. Is that going to be a high stick? And that's Devin Perry headed off to the box, it looks like. And yes, he's going to go into the box. That's the 6th penalty against Carroll, and that's been the one struggle for them in this game, is the penalties. And did we also have a Bishop Dwenger Saint go into the box? Right now I see 4 skaters on the ice for each team. Oh, now it's 5 skaters on the ice for Dwenger. So it's just going to be a 5-on-4. It's only the penalty on Perry. No, I think it's penalties on both of them. But back down the ice come the Saints. Final minute of the game ticking away. Woods brings it back down. Actually, that might have been DeGroot. In front of the net, Woods puts it in! We got a tie game! Josh Woods puts it home! With 45.8 seconds to go. Bishop Dwenger gets 2 goals in 3.5 minutes. .48 showing on the clock, and I believe that's Josh Woods' 2nd goal of the game. Puck drops. Are we headed to overtime in this one? And they're saying that was Shelby Woods who got the goal, not Josh. Still time for somebody to try and win this thing in regulation. Here comes Duffus, trying to make his move. Loose puck behind the net. And now Dwenger's got it. 20 seconds showing on the clock. Perry going for the takeaway. Up the ice, Robertson couldn't get free. DeGroot, loose puck, knocked away. No, it was covered up. Covered up, that's going to stop the clock with 6.9 to go. So we're going to have one more face-off here in regulation, and we'll see if anything comes out of this. Robertson versus Perry for the face-off. Loose puck. Final seconds ticking away. Shot cleared out, and that's going to be the end of regulation. We are going to have overtime between Carroll and Bishop Dwenger. And in the meantime, we'll take a quick break here on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way. offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Well, this game is headed for overtime between Bishop Dwenger and Carroll. Tied at 4. As Bishop Dwenger was able to score twice in less than 3.5 minutes. And there's the face-off. Down in the Carroll zone. And the puck remains loose. In front of the net, the shot redirected in the air rather. Another chance, and that one doesn't go. And now here's Carroll back the other way. Shot up the board. And remember, coming up next, we've got another shot, that time by Huffman, and that one doesn't go. Coming up next, we got the Fort Wayne Bruins versus Homestead. And here's Woods with the puck, sends it up the ice. Lehman has it taken away, and Palmer has to kick that one up in front. Here's Huffman, wide of the net. Put back is good. Palmer has won it. Grant Palmer. An overtime victory for the Chargers. So with that, Carroll has won it 5-4 here in overtime. Their second overtime win, I believe, in just as many weeks. Jack Huffman wins it for the Carroll Chargers. And before we go and get ready for our next broadcast, let's show you how we got to this point. 5-4 victory for Carroll. As Bishop Dwenger had several opportunities, there's the takeaway. I believe that was Palmer who got the takeaway. Huffman trying to put it home, couldn't get it to go, but Palmer did. His second goal of the game, and Carroll a winner in overtime, just like they were a few weeks ago against the Leo Lions. So that's going to do it from game one of our doubleheader here in Fort Wayne. Carroll beats Bishop Dwenger. We got one more game coming up for you. That's the Fort Wayne Bruins against Homestead. Rex Smith will have the call on that one. He was on camera for this game. In the meantime, I'm Thad Goff saying so long for now from SummitCitySports.com.